right there. Now, since communication is a two-way process aimed at persuading a target audience to act in a desired way, the ultimate test of effectiveness is the receiver's response. Think about it this way. All communication is tied to an intent or objective. I don't think we ever communicate aimlessly. We always want the recipient to do something or respond in some way. Even as in simple situation like, pass me this cup. You know, we always communicate with a purpose. Feedback is important in communication because it's the only way to know whether the message you passed was understood as intended. The other day, I watched a video where Oprah was explaining how every person she had interviewed over the years would ask one common question. Whether it was a teacher, a president, a famous singer, or even a prisoner, they all asked this one question at the end of the interview. Was it okay? That question is for seeking feedback. They all wanted to get feedback. They wanted to know whether they were well heard and understood, whether they said something that mattered, and whether they added value in some way. And this is common for all of us. We all want feedback. I'm Catherine Gaho from SBO Research. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Elevators, where we offer elevating and empowering messages to help you grow in life, career, and business. In this video, I will talk about the role of feedback in communication strategy. Do like this video and stay with me to the end. And if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and press notifications so that you don't miss the videos we post here every Monday and Thursday. Now, feedback is the response to the message by the targeted recipient. Feedback is necessary and should be planned for in a communication strategy because it helps you to know if your message was effective. We are always seeking feedback in our relationships and communication. It's human nature to want feedback. As Ken Blanchard put it, feedback is the breakfast of champions because basically without feedback, you can't know where you're going wrong and where you can improve. That's why I keep telling you to write comments below so that I can learn what I'm doing right and what I need to improve. And let me also thank those of you who keep giving me comments. I really appreciate and I always respond to your comments. Let's turn to the workplace. At the workplace, communication may be aimed at getting your boss to promote you or to give you a salary increase or to even to get a preference for a new position or new employer. Now, even here, people seek to ensure positive feedback by ensuring the right timing, checking that the boss is in the right mood before making the request. I think we could all get more positive feedback, even in the workplace communication, if we use the AIDA model. And maybe we do, probably we do. You know, how you get the attention of the boss, you try to interest him in your agenda, trying to tie what he's interested in to what you're interested in. So you inspire desire, you seek to inspire desire, and finally you seek action. Let's look at another example. In politics, the intent of communication could be to get voters to buy into your vision or to join your party and ultimately to vote for you. Now, one advantage of face-to-face communication, whether it's for business, whether it's in politics or personal or relationships, is that feedback is obtained immediately. You get to know through gestures, facial expressions, body language, or even words how someone is reacting to what you are saying. This way, you can change your message based on the response you see or hear from the recipient. This immediate feedback is what makes personal selling so successful because the salesperson is able to look at the customer and can then tailor the sales pitch to the observed reactions as well as the expressed needs of each prospect. That is not possible in personal communication like advertising or written communication and the like. And that's why you must always plan for feedback. As you plan communication strategy, you always need to plan for feedback. How will I receive feedback? What will I do so that I'm able to know exactly what is happening? Now, all this shows the need to plan for feedback in communication. Now, to sum up, the 3 ways to encourage others to give you feedback first is listen actively to the feedback you are getting without interrupting the source. Second, be open-minded and willing to accept both positive and negative feedback. Third, pay attention to the meaning behind the words. That is the meaning behind the meaning. Go beyond the obvious. Or to quote Peter Drucker, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. That's why many times in communication we find that you thought we understood each other. And then when you look at how somebody is behaving, you realize that they maybe just agreed with you at that point because they wanted to end the discussion or the unpleasantness. So they said yes as a way of just closing the matter, but they didn't mean it. So you have to listen to that feedback, even the hidden feedback. Now, thank you for staying with me. Do like this video and share it with others who you think might benefit from it. If you have not subscribed yet, do it now and press the subscriber notification bell. That way you will not miss any of the videos we post on Monday and Thursdays. Thank you so much and best wishes. We all need to elevate our mindsets at this time.